Hey everybody, Chris G here. Thank you so much for joining me. Got some more Metallica today. This one comes from their Load album, all right, the Outlaw Torn. Big shout out to Harry over on Patreon. He said this was the most underrated song. I guess even an article, he sent me an article. Yeah, really cool. Guess this is one of their more underrated songs that they have. And he also told me the cover of this, pretty gross, but that is a mix of blood and semen from the dudes in the band. Yeah. All right. And I think there's a Reload album, so I'm not sure what the cover of that is, but if it's more of this, then good on you, I guess. I don't know. Let's get to it. I got to stare at this for the next 10 minutes or so. All right, here we go. The Outlaw Torn, Metallica. Let's do it. Turn it up. All right, so this is a lot different than the other stuff I've heard. This is not like straight in your face. This is more a groove. Like I'm feeling more of a groove. Lars is pretty loose on the drums, especially that intro. I like some of that. I think he was doing some quarter note triplet stuff there and looser. He's kind of a looser drummer in my ears, anyways, compared to some of the other drummers I've listened to on this channel. He's not as like metric, like where he's like right on it driving. He kind of has this like loose feel, like he almost was trained. I don't even know if he grew up playing drums or if he like played another instrument first, then went over to drums, or played jazz first, or I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know his background, but either way, he has this like looseness about him, and it kind of works here. So this 4-bar groove that they just went into in the chorus here, I really dig that. And James has got some vocal range here, a little different styling, and yeah, it's a little more melodic than like the metal, the heavy metal stuff Metallica that I heard, from Master of Puppets or from Ride the Lightning or whatever else I've listened. This is so much different. It's such a different take on what they've done. I don't know if there's going to be transitions. I don't know if this is what the whole song is, but I dig the groove. I'm still like warming up to the tune, but so far, the groove is killing. they doing there? Are they holding it like another 2 beats or so? It didn't sound like it was that 4. All right, so there's that looseness here with Lars's fills and stuff I was talking about before. It almost feels like there's certain delayed things and syncopated things that almost made me feel like they were in an odd time, but I think it's just all in 4/4, meaning there's 4 beats per bar on the quarter note, and it's just keeping that groove. But the way that they're doing some syncopations, maybe in the riffs, is I don't know. I'm hearing something different, but I think it's just all in 4. Okay. I missed that fill. It's like gapata gapata. Those are the triplets. Okay. Pretty decent Lars fill there. I just like that dot dot dot, like the little syncopation upbeat thing he had there. I didn't mention it the first time around. These harmonies are kind of wild. It's almost like the background vocal is so much different than a normal harmony you'd hear as a background vocal. It almost sounds like a like ghoulish is what I'm gonna call it, because it's like murmur, like it's like not even singing. It's just kind of like another voice back there. This groove is so catchy in terms of like the riff, and I love when James is singing, and you got the guitar coming in, like it's like doubling him up a bit. It's really a really nice little touch here. I'd also be remiss here that I haven't mentioned the bass player. Love what the bass is doing. There's some really cool little walking parts, some really kind of groovy stuff that's happening between him and Lars. This is Jason Newsted. Um, I'm not sure if this is their second bass player or their third bass player. Uh, I'll have to look into that. You all can enlighten me. I believe it was Cliff, and then maybe Jason's next, and then I don't know. Let me look it up. All right, so I looked it up. A guy named Ron McGovney was their first bass player. Never even heard that name. Then we had Cliff. Then we had Jason. All right, and now we have Robert Trujillo. And I've seen some videos of Robert Trujillo. My friends were my friends were giving me some shit about me not knowing Metallica, so they started sending me clips of, Robert Trujillo's audition video and what he can do and all this Metallica stuff. So I'm trying not to like watch it because, I'm trying to react to some of these songs that I've never heard of, but they're hilarious. And so now I'm starting to learn the band. All right. So this is Jason Newsted. He sounds great. Fantastic. I think he's definitely on this album, probably a couple more. It seems like Cliff was on like 3 of the prominent albums that I'm really digging. This is kind of a different sound for Metallica, And then we got Robert Trujillo era, which I don't even know what that's going to sound like. So we'll find all that out in the near future. We have a lot of Mondays. Okay, Mondays is endless, and not everyone loves Mondays, right? What's that Office Space line? Sounds like someone's got the case of the Mondays.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Let's keep going with this song. Jeez, oh, Pete, I'm talking a lot. Things like that, those little bends. I think James's bend there at the end, nice. I mean, that whole section was really cool. I was not expecting that transition. More bluesy. Yeah, it was a nice section that built real nicely, real slow, great pacing, phrasing with the guitar there. I'm not sure if that was if that was my guy, Shreddy Spaghetti Hammett, or if that was James playing that solo. Just super like reserved in terms of it was Shreddy Spaghetti there, but it was in some real nice blues stuff, and it built. It was some nice dynamics there, and going back into this section, yeah, I really dug that.
This
right, I love when people do this. This is a really, I think, a sign of like some just really nice sequencing or phrasing or just writing in general. But we got this do dum dat do that do that da da da, and then the same boo do that do that, and then he goes up, Buddha, but when I gotta hear it again. I did not sing that right. Noted. And then he does it again, repeats it, but the third time, or excuse me, the fourth time. So we got the first time, the second time, the third time is the same as the first, okay? And then the fourth time he does it is slightly different than the second time. So creating something for our ears to just recognize and appreciate, and then we get it in our ears. And then we're expecting something, but they change it ever so slightly. We still know what to expect, but it's ever so slightly changed that keeps our attention and keeps my ears perked, at least my ears, hopefully your ears too. Yeah, check this out. Same as the first. So it just says that, just adds that little bit, ooh, that little bit is just the change. Change it again. Yeah. Go. Now, you can get caught up listening to whoever's doing that riff. Boo-da, doo-da, doo-ba, boo-ba, ba-da-ba, right? But the stuff that's happening behind it is also really, really cool. The chords are changing ever so slightly, adding a little bit of crunch factor in there, that like dissonance that you might hear, but then resolves. And then the drum lines are changing a bit, and it almost is all coming from that first riff that the guitar player's doing. And it's really cool because that's almost driving the pulse, and then everything behind it is kind of like, I guess, uplifting it, answering it, supporting it, whatever word you want to use there. And I love that. I love the way that this is just building, and then the groove just kind of is just compounding on itself with all these other aspects of the band. It's really, really cool. Yeah. Yeah, check out that guitar in the background. It's going ga 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 ga. It's going up like almost like half steps and coming back down. And no matter how busy that first riff gets, that's the foundation. So that guitar player, whoever's doing that riff, is always coming back to that foundation. That's that foundation, and then he can add and do whatever he wants around that, get busy, and then comes back to that. And that's a really, really great thing, I think. I love that. See that right channel? Oh, yeah. Is that it? No more manufacturing limits. So I guess the original version of that got cut off short because they didn't have enough, I guess, space on a recording disc or whatever they recorded on. And or maybe it was a radio play thing. I'm not sure, that they just couldn't play longer songs. But that song benefited from it going that long. I felt like that song built the whole time, and that my favorite part was at the end. If I wasn't as excited about this song in the beginning, it's definitely like woken me up because it turned into this really, really great piece that I wasn't expecting. And I love the way they ended that. I love the way the band just was grooving together. Like everything was so great. I mean, letting the that lead guitarist get free in there, but keeping that pocket in the background with the bass and the drums, and even times where Lars would kind of just drop out and get all loosey goosey, like I said, and then the other band members would just keep that nice driving pulse and let him kind of lose it a little bit and get free. Pretty cool. All right, Harry, thanks so much. Everyone else, thank you. More Metallica coming. See you next week. Just remember, always positive, always progressing. Later. Boom dum, boom dum, boom dum, boom dum, boom dum.